What up, it's Timus here. Now, here's my opening streaming segment where I talk about the films that are coming out this week, whether it be a day streaming, etc. All right. Now, the big one that's coming out, we of course got Violent Night. Now, Violent Night is a Santa Claus action-based film starring David Harbour, and this looks pretty fun. I mean, it looks entertaining. David Harbour looks great in this. Come on, Santa Claus taking down criminals. It's pretty much it's pretty much John McClane if he was Santa Claus. That's what I'm really getting from this. So looks like it could be something really cool. All right, we also got Spoiler Alert, which is actually based on a memoir where writer Michael Asalo embarks on a roller coaster ride of emotions when his partner gets diagnosed with terminal cancer. The film stars Jim Parsons, Ben Eldridge, and Sally Field. And this looks terrific. I mean, Jim Parsons, I'm glad to see him branching out outside Big Bang Theory. This looks really fascinating to check out. Looks very touching. Of course, from the same director, The Big Sick, so you know where you're getting with that. So this could be interesting to check out. All right, we also got A24's Eternal Daughter, directed by the Souvenir director Joanna Hogg, returning to a hotel new haunted by its mysterious past. An artist and elderly mother confront long buried secrets in their farmer family home. This looks like it could be really creepy. You got Tilda Swinton playing two characters. Joanna Hogg, she did a really good job with the Souvenir, so I'm interested to check this one out when it premieres. All right, we also got a couple of Netflix movies coming this week. We got the movie Sir coming to Netflix, where Robert Downey Jr. pays tribute to his late father in this documentary chronicling the life and eccentric career of pioneering filmmaker Robert Downey Sr. This looks like to be really intriguing. I mean, of course, Robert Downey Jr. is one of the biggest movie stars around, thanks to Iron Man and all. I've always loved this guy, so seeing like a documentary about his dad, I think could be really interesting. Could be cool. All right, on Netflix, got the movie Scrooge, A Christmas Carol, where like on Christmas Eve, miserly businessman Ebenezer Scrooge is visited by the ghost of his former business partner, Jacob Marley, and the spirits of Christmas past, present, future, in the hopes that he will learn the error of his ways. The voices includes Luke Evans, Olivia Colman, Jesse Buckley, and Jonathan Price. This looks like it could be really intriguing. I mean, of course, we've been having lots of Christmas Carol films lately, whether it's Spirit, A Christmas Karen. So it looks like this is the latest one. It could be really intriguing to check out. All right. Of course, we got Lady Cherry's I Love Her, which stars Emma Corrin. Looks like this could be really intriguing to check out. It is a period piece film. You got Jack O'Connell's also in this. Could be interesting there. If you guys don't know much about the story, here's where like after falling out of love with her husband following a war injury, she pursues this affair with this this woman named Lady Cherry pursues a torrid affair with the gamekeeper on their estate and begins to uncover her internal bias. And you also got Jolie Richards also in this, Ella Hunt, from Anna and the Apocalypse fame. This looks like it could be really intriguing. I mean, I'm getting a bit of a Pride and Prejudice feel to this, so it could be cool. Sorry for that. All right. Now, coming to theirs this week and Apple next week, we got Emancipation, which stars Will Smith, where he plays Pierre, who's a slave who flees a plantation in Louisiana after he was within an inch of his life. He has to outwit cold-blooded hunters and the unforgiving swamps of Louisiana on the treacherous journey north. Now, this is actually pretty much Will Smith's first movie since the infamous slap this past year. And despite the whole slap stuff, I'm interested in this. I still like Will Smith. I think he is a terrific actor. What he did to Chris Rock, there should be consequences, and it is unbelievable. Like, it's not gonna go what he did, but he's still a really cool actor. I mean, he's been some really iconic stuff, whether it's Bad Boys, Independence Day, Fresh Prince. So I'm still intrigued to check this one out. And this looks pretty intense shoot. You got Antoine Fuqua directing, so could be interesting. All right, on Hulu we got Darby and the Dead, which like I said comes to Hulu. This kind of looks like Mean Girls meets Ghost in a weird way. Here's what it's about. Followed by Darby Harper, who is granted the ability to see ghosts after suffering a near-death experience in her childhood. Then she runs a side business counseling local spirits in her spare time. Now this stars Willie Downs, Aaliyah Carvalho, Asher Angel, Chosen Jacobs, Derek Luke. You also got Wayne Knight and Tony Danza. So interesting supporting cast there. This looks like it could be really intriguing. Looks entertaining. Like I said, definitely looks like Ghost meets Mean Girls in a weird way. So could be cool. All right, we also got Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roger Rules coming to Disney Plus. Where like as a new school year begins, Greg is subject to relentless teasing from his brother Roderick. However, a secret could change everything. Now, this is actually supposed to be the final film of actor Ed Asner, and I gotta say, this looks really intriguing. Of course, it is based on the second book as well as the second movie, which pretty much is the same thing there. But I really quite like the live action Wimpy Kid movies. They are pretty fun to check out, so I'm looking forward to check this new one. The first animated film they did last year I thought was really decent, so this could probably be cool. All right, our Prime Video got a movie. We got a couple Christmas films this week. We got Your Christmas or Mine coming to Prime Video, where students Haley and James are young and in love. After saying goodbye for Christmas at a London train station, they both make the same mad split second decision to swap trains and surprise each other, passing each other in the station. They are completely unaware that they have just swapped Christmases. Now, this does star Asa Butterfield, who, of course, is a really cool young actor. I've always liked him ever since Hugo. This looks like it could be really interesting. It looks cute, charming. Definitely has a bit of a Hallmark Christmassy feel to it, so it could be interesting. We also got Christmas with the Camels, which stars Brittany Snow, Justin Long, Julie Duffy, George Wendt, Alex Moffat, Joanna Garcia Swisher, and it's where, like, when Jessie is dumped right before the holidays by her boyfriend Sean, her parents convince her to still spend Christmas with them and Sean's handsome cousin while Sean is away. And I'm sorry, this looks terrible. I mean, I like Brittany Snow. I love Jessie Long. Come on, Julie Duffy, who remembers her as the teacher from Drake and Josh? Uh, and come on, George went from Cheers fame. You got some cool actors in this, but man, this does not look all that great. You know, uh, it just does not look all that funny. Yeah, it looks pretty embarrassing here. So yeah, probably not too excited for that one. We got a documentary called Second Chance, which is a documentary chronicling the life of Richard Davis, the man who invented the concealable bulletproof after being shot. So yeah, this is directed by Roman Bahrani, who also directed movies like The White Tiger, 99 Homes, Fahrenheit 451. This looks like an interesting documentary to check out, so it could be cool. All right, we also got What Remains, which tells a story surrounding a small town pastor who is forced to reckon with the act of forgiveness when the convict he forgave for murdering his wife returns to town 5 years later. While the town sheriff investigates another murder that may have been related. Now, this does star former Twilight star Cal Lutz, Black Lightning star Cress Williams, and it also is the final film of actress Anne Heche. This looks, like I say, this does look really interesting. I mean, looks like a home video film, but it does look really cool. It looks interesting to check out. So I'll probably give this one to go. All right, we also got a movie called Renegades. When a retired Green Beret soldier is murdered by an international drug gang in London, four of his veterans SAS comrades set out to avenge him, dispensing their own brand of justice on the streets of London. Now, this does star Danny Trejo, Lee Majors, and the late Tommy Tiny Lister Jr., who you might remember from Friday fame. This does look like you be really intriguing. I love Jane Trejo, so this could be interesting to check out. Got a movie called Formosus, which is an India-based film that has Lupita from Deadpool's in this. It's like when a wannabe rapper learns his ex-girlfriend is engaged to his rival. He teams up with three other misfits to steal her wedding diamonds and win her back. Sounds really interesting there. I like Karen Brown. I love him on in Deadpool. So seeing him like in this could be interesting. Summer Bachel's also in this. It has an interesting Indian. Like you don't really see many of these comedies with an Indian cast, so this could be interesting to check out. All right. For you anime fans, we got the quintessential quadruplet movie where teenage tutor Futario Usagi struggles to help the beautiful Nakano sisters graduate high school. All the sisters have feelings for him, and during the school's cultural festival, Futario makes a choice between them. The wedding is revealed in a flash forward. Good, looks interesting there. I mean, I'm not really like a big anime guy, but this does look like to be really intriguing. It is from Crunchyroll, which of course just put out not red one, the One Piece movie, Dragon Ball Reset. So this could be intriguing. All right. We also got some other smart stuff like Savage Salvation, which stars Robert De Niro, Jack Houston, Taylor Kitsch, John Malkovich, and Quavo, I think his name is. As a recovering opioid addict, Rex vengeance on the dealers responsible for selling the drugs that resulted in his fiance's death. Sheriff Church and Detective Zeppelin tries to prevent him from turning the town into a bloodbath. And this looks pretty awful. I mean, I like Robert De Niro, but this does look pretty terrible. So, yeah. We also got a movie called Hunt, which after President Park's murder in 1980, North Korea sends an opportunity for future evasion and sends one of its spies, Park Pyong Ko and Kim Jong Do, two senior security officers, are tasked with hunting down the infiltrator. Now, this does star Lee Jung Jae from Squid Game fame that he directs this to. Looks like it could be really intriguing to check out. Looks like an interesting Korean-based film. The action looks cool, so it could be interesting to check out. All right, now we also got a couple of TVs premiering. Like we got Willow on Disney Plus, which is premiere, which isn't so bad. I should definitely give my review for that one when I get a chance. There's of course Gossip Girl season two, which I was not a fan of the first season, but if you're a fan of this new season of Gossip Girl, or if you're a fan of the show, good news, season two premieres. Firefly season two, which is the final season premieres on Netflix this week, which of course has Katherine Heigl. And last but not least, Scary Omens series Slow Horses also premieres on Apple, which of course is season two. So yeah, you don't really have too many major stuff. Like there's also that Tetris Murders I also mentioned yesterday during my opening slash streaming during my TV premiere segment. But yeah, lots of interesting stuff to look forward to. I mean, I cannot wait for Violent Night. Willow is cool. You got some other really cool stuff coming here. Spoiler alert. But let me leave you guys. Uh, which of these um which of these films or shows are you interested in? Are you interested in Violent Night, Willow, Second Chances, Spoiler Alert, Sir, etc.? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Himo signing out.